We're crop checking in an SUV.
Yeah. Am I supposed to ask you questions too? Or what?
No, I think you gave me the wink and the gun.
The wink and the gunner gets you every time. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you?
You're cutting into my nap time. Normally it's my 3 o'clock nap time. That's how we work things.
Would you like some iced coffee?
No, that's okay.
Are you having a good day?
I am. It's humid.
It is humid. Okay, so should we go crop checking?
Let's go crop checking. Let's go check. Let's go down and check the lentils.
Okay, so for all of those who don't know you,
I'm Matthew Kelly.
my hubby, husband.
The better half.
The better half.
From Imperial, Saskatchewan. Born and raised. Started out on the family farm. My dad actually owned a grocery store. But I had a bachelor uncle that we started to farm with, my brothers and I, when we were younger. So that's kind of how we got involved in farming and already fed that interest. I received my journeyman certificate for agriculture machinery technician, so I'm a mechanic by trade.
You are an excellent mechanic.
Some days. And then, yeah, so after working a few years being a mechanic and farming on the side, I went into sales, working for Right Way Manufacturing. Kind of did parts and sales, a little bit of mixture of both. And then
you met me.
And then I met you, and it went downhill from there.
So then we moved out to Alberta, where you were on the oil fields.
Yes.
And then we moved back to Saskatchewan, and then you started farming with my dad and my brother.
Yes, and that was, yeah. So now we're roughly 9 years into that.
9 years, almost a decade.
Holy, where does the time go?
Because it's been fun.
It has been. It's been a challenge, but it's been interesting. It's been lots of fun. So.
Do you remember that one time that, well, we weren't crop checking. I think we were going out to the beach, and I accidentally tipped your truck.
Yeah. You have a tendency to wreck my stuff. No. We grow lentils, peas, barley, oats, flax, canola, canary seed. Oh, yeah. Durum now this year, yeah. A few different varieties of wheat.
So why farming?
Why not farming?
That's a good one.
I enjoy the day-to-day operations. It is, you can wear many hats, I guess, when you're a farmer. So whatever passion you have, you can chase it.
We first started dating. I remember you were driving, I was in the passenger seat, and I said, I think we were maybe 2 or 3 months dating, and I said I was never going to marry a farmer, and you said I crushed your soul.
It did crush my soul. The next time it crushed my soul was when Ryan and I bought a combine, and you weren't very happy about that. But that was about year 1 or 2, I think, into the relationship too. So,
and then look at us now.
Look at us now. Look at the. Yeah.
You can say I told you so.
Yeah. I knew you would come around. I work on people. Right?
I think you gave me the wink and the gun.
The wink and the gunner gets you every time. I really like doing lentils, although some people would disagree with me, but I really enjoy lentils. That's kind of our first crop that we usually start off with, and we always have that's kind of the first time we get the combines out in the ground going, I guess. And yeah,
but it doesn't grow very high, so it's
like mowing your grass.
Yeah,
and they grow about anywhere from 4 to 12 inches high, I guess. So
okay, peas first. Can I just stop here?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it ready to desiccate?
Yeah, it's darn close, yeah. Probably by Wednesday or Thursday. Well, you can see how they're starting to turn color there now. And they're hard. They're hardening up.
Okay, so you will be desiccating next week for the peas?
Oh, no, Wednesday of this week. Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
Today is Tuesday all day.
Today's Tuesday. So tomorrow you're desiccating.
Yeah.
And how far off from swathing the bearded wheat?
Oh, we'll let it stand probably for another 3 weeks.
Will you swath it or will you straight cut it?
We'll probably swath this stuff because it's for seeds. So
I wave like this so they know that I'm waving, or do you do the finger? You're
the finger. I'm the more of the. And it's not the middle finger. It's the.
Oh yeah, the
1 or 2 fingers.
Do you do 2 fingers or 1 finger? I do full hand.
Full hand. I like to wave with both. It's a ways off, and this will probably swath for seed. Anyways, you're still in the dough.
Milky. I brought you a present.
What? Beer?
Beer? No, look. From our bakery in town. A Long John.
It's a hot dog. Oh, that's not a good sign.
That's not a good.
There's a big rock.
Is there?
No.
Because the last time we were crop checking, I ran over a rock and I bent
the running board.
the running board.
Drive it like it's a rental.
You weren't too upset.
No. Well, accidents happen, right?
Yes, it was a big accident.
I know you couldn't have seen it too. It was
But I drove right over it.
Yeah. But then you stopped on it, and then I think I hit a rock, and then you just drove forward. You could have backed up and probably saved some stuff.
This year has been an interesting year. Like, we've had the joy of moving home, being closer to family, but then also the low moments where, my dad has cancer, and being the leader in the farm, the manager of the farm, so we've all had to step up and work together. So through that, have you learned anything through this journey? I would say the past year.
Yeah, I think a lot of the basic fundamentals that your dad instilled in us, or the meetings that we had, or different things that we had set up, even management structure, or communication, and like simple things that we'd done in the past that maybe we didn't really think too much about.
Right.
Those habits of having meetings or talking, or if we didn't know an answer, instead of going to him, we have a management team or support team that we can use, agronomist, marketing, all the different aspects of the farm. But I think the biggest thing is to just work as a team and not have that feeling like you need to do everything yourself, like I have a tendency to do, and to rely on one another, our family members, right, in order for us to succeed. It's not only just the family members or Derek and I doing the day-to-day operations of managing, getting the crop in, sprayed and off, but even hired people and stuff, like
right.
Communication and allowing them to even make some decisions and stuff too. It's been, I would say, a fairly big change for us, like massive change. So.
What is your most favorite thing about farming? Like, what excites you about farming?
What excites me about farming would be you put a little seed in the ground,
yeah,
and you hope that you get enough rain and heat and hail, or you don't get any hail. All the ins and outs of it. You talk about the roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we wait 90 days or 100 days and we have a crop.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see what it starts out as to what it, ends off at.
What most excites me is watching that seed, but then watching the boys watch that seed. And what has been your most favorite summer memory, or your memory?
I think my most favorite summer memory, I have two of them, is going to Chris Stapleton
Yes.
at Craven.
He was so good.
It was awesome.
So good.
And then Garth Brooks.
Yes.
Also, that
Those
was
would be mine too.
excellent.
Yeah, we really rocked out. I think during the Garth Brooks concert, I took off my hat and I was even doing some head banging.
Country music headbang. It was good. It was such a good concert. So. Those are my favorite memories, but also the third one, just getting, some pool time with the boys and you.
Yeah, we've had a lot of pool time. We're fairly tanned. You're more tanned. Thank you, Matt, for being in my riding in cabs with farmers vlog. Thank you.
Pretty awesome. You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for all that you do for me and the family and being on this life and farming journey with me.
Ditto. I can't rattle it off like that, but yeah. I'm not gifted that way. I get tongue-tied. But no, thank you for your love and support.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, I couldn't do this.
And likewise, we're in it together.
It's an exciting journey.
It is exciting, so thank you. And for all of those who are watching, we hope you tune in next time to Riding in Cabs with Farmers.
Bye-bye.